This exercise variation is going to take everybody's favorite exercise that they love to hate, the Bulgarian split squats or rear foot elevated split squat, and make it even better or worse, depending on who you are. What I want you to do is think about taking this exercise and breaking it up into 3 zones: your bottom third, your mid third, and your top third range of motion. What we're going to do is kind of do little mini pulses in those positions. So you're basically going to go to fatigue or failure in each little zone or each position, and then go to the next spot. So you're going to start at the bottom, you're going to pulse in that bottom third range of motion, move to the middle, pulse, move to the top, pulse. Basically, as you fatigue or fail, we're going to go into a little bit of the easier position and then do the same thing until you can't do another rep. Now, if you're doing this for the first time ever, I recommend not pushing totally to failure, playing around with that so that you're not super duper sore the next day, and then also doing this body weight first because it's a lot more challenging than you might think. So here's how we're going to do the exercise. Set up like you normally would. Depending on how you prefer to do the exercise, of course, you might stay back a little bit and more upright, or you might lean forward a little bit more. It's really up to you in how you want to do the exercise. Neither's right or wrong. It just changes the load and what's being loaded a little bit. Now, we're going to go to the bottom third for the exercise. We're going to really feel the ground through this front leg, and we're going to pulse through that bottom range of motion for as many reps as we can, maybe 6 to 8 to start, moving up to 12 to 15 to 20 even as you get really good at this. And we're going to move to the mid third until we can't do any more reps, trying not to lean back onto this back leg. And then we're going to move to the top third once we've finished and we can't do any more reps here, getting the top third to fatigue, and then that would be 1 rep done of 1 set. Most people don't need lots of reps and sets of these. It's just to failure. A lot of intensity is added with this, which is why I enjoy it. It is a great finisher, or it is a great way to get a lot of load through your legs with not a lot of time. Please rest at least 60 to 90 seconds before doing the other leg. That way you can get the most out of it on both sides. Over time, you should see that you can do a little bit more reps in each position, so a little bit longer time under tension. And then we can add a measly 5-pound dumbbell on each side, or on one side just to add a little bit of load. But again, the load will be a lot less in progression because the intensity for these is so high. So, sorry in advance. And also you're welcome for all the leg gains.